Hey YouTube. So this is a very impromptu video. It's hot, it's humid, it's been raining a little bit, mosquitoes are awful. Actually not that bad right here, which is surprising because this should be the worst place. But anyway, a friend told me that I should get out and look for chanterelles today. I didn't want to, but I did come out here and I'm seeing some really nice ones, so it's worth showing you. So let's get on with it. I've done harvested a few, but I'm going to show you. I've got some nice big ones. I don't think it'll be as big as last year's harvest, but it don't matter because they're pretty and I'm still going to get plenty enough. So let's get on with it and I'll show you what I got. So these today is not as many as last year, like I said, but really nice. Not a lot of bug damage. And the color is really nice, and I've got a few more already harvested over here, so let me get them in the bowl and show you. Show you this one right quick while I put it in the bowl. Really big. I'm hoping I can find a few more like this, but I'm keeping the small ones, and they're not really dirty, all that dirty. Last time I did this they were pretty filthy and I had to do a lot of cleaning. I always like mushrooms like this that are pushing up the leaves. Kind of tells me that they're really fresh. Man, look at that. Just really pretty color without any dirt or any bug holes. I just can't say that enough. That's last year was a big turnoff, was all of the dirt and the bug holes, and even though the forest floor was just covered with them, I had to really sort through them, but not this time. And so far this is all within a little distance of one another. I've got a knife with me. Actually, I hope I haven't lost that knife. That's my best kitchen knife. I better find that after I pick these up. I'd hate to lose that. It don't get much more impromptu than this. As far as mushrooms go, I've tried a lot of stuff and you've seen pretty much all of it on this channel. These are the best tasting to me so far, and that's why I'm willing to brave the mosquitoes. And that's probably poison ivy that I'm rubbing in, but this is worth the mosquitoes and bugs for me. I don't know what that is. I think it's some type of coral. So I'm not going to harvest it, but really beautiful. Found my knife, by the way. Seeing a lot of these little guys. I don't know what they are. Some type of bolete. It's not focusing really well, but yeah, some type of bolete, polypore. Really beautiful, but I'm not sure about it, so again, not going to harvest that either. Just to give you an idea, you can see the car right over there. I walk straight out from there, and they're just little patches of maybe 1, 2, or 3, or even a dozen little mushrooms. And right here, this is a nice little patch, and because of the color, they're pretty easy to find when they're here, but the timing is hard. I've been down here several times this summer and found 1 or 2, but not enough to harvest. So I'm headed back to the car. Kind of made a loop, found all of this within a little walking distance loop from the car on this one side of the road. And not only am I seeing these, but I'm seeing some other cap and stem mushrooms and some other cool stuff. But I've kept pretty much everything that I've found. Last year when I found them, I probably kept 10% because the rest was either too dirty or too buggy. And I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes right now, so I'm going to get on and move down the road. So this is sort of how these hunts go. I'm driving down a road. This happens to be on some public ground. And for the chanterelles, I do it by the roadside. And I'll see something like this, vibrant orange, and stop and get it. And you can see them scattered out a few through there. And when I look up, there'll likely be some more through there. But I'm gonna gather these and get them in. But yeah, just riding down the road, these things are so obvious that, like I said, I saw them and just stopped, jump out, get them, and jump back in the car. All right. This looks like a big wad of them. Ooh, check it out. Some of them are kind of ruined, but a lot of good ones here. I'm doing this one-handed, so I can't get all that off, but try not to get the dirt back in there with your clean ones with any mushroom hunting, but especially with these beauties. Very cool. I think all of these are actually going to be good. Thing about the chanterelles is sometimes the tops, like on this one, look a little shattered, and you'll think, oh, it's messed up. But you really want to go by the underside, and so there is some damage, but a lot of it's just pristine looking. So, you know, pick a couple up and make sure that they're actually not good enough to eat. And like I said, the tops may not always be perfect. Let's get these guys over here. This was a worthwhile evening, y'all. I was feeling a little bit down because I had wasted an evening sitting around. Should have been out in the garden working. And I honestly thought this would be a wasted trip, but I wanted to get out and about for a minute. And man, am I glad I did. So like that one's all buggied up. Now that would be a bit much. This is a personal tip for me. This may not be for everyone, but see how little that cap is, but look how long the stalk is. So some of these look like they're super tiny and not worth messing with. Like I'll just pick this guy here. So it is super tiny, but oftentimes I'll get a little one like this and it'll have a super long and thick stem on it, which makes it worthwhile too. All right, not bad for an impromptu hunt. Special thanks to the friend that told me to get out here and hunt them. I'm gonna call her in a minute and thank her, but yeah, a big bowl of chanterelles, a couple pounds. Probably took me an hour to find them. My back is on fire with mosquito bites, but this is worth it. So y'all get out there, try to find some stuff, some mushrooms, be safe, don't get snake bit, and appreciate y'all watching. Y'all be good. Bye.